so sorry.
We're starting right now. You're good. You're good.
He was great, but he just wouldn't stop. I couldn't stop.
Oh, wait. We got On My Way as well. Wait, are we alive yet?
Yeah, we're live.
We're live? Okay. My bad. And we have On My Way here. What's up, guys? Booth Avengers back in action, back together to talk all things New York Comic Con. First off, how is everybody doing? Let's start with Janie.
I'm great. I've had a busy day, but I'm excited to be here and talk all things about our events. And I'm so happy to see all of y'all. I love you guys so much.
Same. Maximilian?
I'm good. So I'm going to be popping in and out, but I wouldn't miss this for the world. So here I am, excited to talk Comic-Con. Let's go.
On My Way.
Let's go. I'm here. I'm not sure if you can hear me, but super excited for this stream. Thanks for having me up here. Avengers Assemble. You know the vibes.
Thanks for being here. And Mr. Falcon.
Hi. Woo. Yeah, last but not least, Rude. How's it going?
Good. So yeah. I tried to stream to X, but apparently I have to have the blue check marky thing. So, oh well, I couldn't stream to X. So thank you everybody who's here on YouTube watching us. I guess maybe look into getting that sorted out. I am doing pretty darn good. I was very, very sick over the weekend, fever, congestion, you don't want to know. So I still look a little disheveled. I had a reaction of sorts. But I'm on the mend and I'm happy that it was in time for me to be here with you all.
Yay.
So, okay, so I want to start with Falcon first because this was your first time working.
Falcon's face is like, whoa. Are you sure?
So tell us sort of your first impressions and then carry us through. Now you did amazing updates, by the way. I didn't get to see all of them, but they were really great. I thought that was genius if you're doing that each day.
Thank you. Yeah. They kind of went downhill as things went on. I started with my journey to the airport was very concise and I had a clear narrative going with Hoggle completely out the window as soon as I arrived. Then it was just oh, look at the Empire State Building. Oh, there's a pie. Oh, that was it. It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. It was completely overwhelming. And I was thinking about it today. So I flew from the UK, obviously. And technically I got up at 10 p.m. Wednesday night, New York time. Mm-hmm. And then arrived and then went straight to the con at what would it have been 2 p.m. 3 p.m. in the afternoon, and I was really overwhelmed to the point where I was thinking, I'm not sure about this. There was so many people, it was just crazy, and I think I had my plane head on still, but then I saw you guys. It's it's all going to be so wonderful. But yeah, initially just so big, so many people, so much crazy stuff. I mean, it was wild, but it was so good.
That first day was so intense.
Oh God. Yeah. I mean, I wasn't even working that day. But I popped along and got a t-shirt and then it was straight to the party, which was again wild. I haven't been to a club for about 20 years. So that was, I was just, but still a lot. And just seeing so many cool people, just lots of people were coming up to me and saying hi and being nice. And it was just, I still can't process it. It was so much. It was just so much.
I know you and I are pretty similar personalities. And I know the feeling that you had getting there and just being on overwhelm. And then also it's especially your first event. I feel this way with every event that it's hard for me to just automatically jump in. I need to warm up a little bit.
Yes.
And I just got to say hats off to you though, because you killed it. You did so well. Oh, my strength is I like doing the being behind the counter and helping with sales and all that kind of stuff of the physical items. I can do the outside the booth, you know, bringing in new people. It's just, I don't feel like it's my strength. So I prefer to do something else. That's where Janie is the queen. But man, you did so good. Like you did a really good job, especially bringing in the cosplayers and getting the pictures and then showing them the collectibles. Like I was really, really impressed. So
thank you. Well, yeah, I wasn't entirely sure. I thought I might be doing some content stuff, and the first day, so that was the Saturday. So that was after the party. Hadn't had a lot of sleep. Still like, whoa, walking through New York. Whoa. It was amazing. And initially I was talking to people, just grabbing people and talking to them about VV, which was really cool because I just got to talk about VV all day. And seeing people react to, I think the coolest thing was showing him the AR stuff, because that was when it seemed to really click. Like when you talk to them and give them the spiel and, you know, but when I showed them, oh, look at NYCC Spider-Man, like over there, they're like, oh, that's so cool. And that was awesome. And then I got to do some content stuff. So I was filming cosplayers, which was amazing. Just grabbing them. Can I take your picture? And then the Sunday, things were a little bit more chilled and we got to make some fun content. You got to stand with Ariel. Magic.
Yeah, Ariel.
We tricked.
Janie, you were in on that. I was... Wow.
Sorry, we tricked Magic. I told her that she was making a video with Ariel, but it was actually Chucky.
Can I tell you, when that guy showed up to the booth and I had my head down and was doing things, and I look up and it is this like 6'2" dude dressed as Chucky.
Yeah.
I almost crapped myself.
He was creepy. Like he was
and I look at you and he's smiling at me and taking pictures. And then I look back at him and he kind of has his face like, why are you looking at me like a crazy person? And I go, I'm sorry. I have issues with Chucky. And he's like, you want to hug it out? And I was like, no, I don't want to hug it out.
He was really odd. But just being there with you guys, and you were so awesome, just showing me the ropes, and you know, I felt very safe because I knew that I could just ask you stuff, which was really cool. So yeah, it was incredible, but yeah, really overwhelming. Just met so many people, and people gave me some gifts, and I did I went there with lots of ideas of talking to more people at the convention, and just, you know, I had plans, but they all went out the window, and it didn't matter because it was just, it was absolutely brilliant. And then I don't know if you guys know this, when I finished on Sunday, I went and got a picture taken with Mads Mikkelsen, who's an actor who was in Casino Royale. He had the bleeding eye.
That's cool.
But it was like a conveyor belt. I was really hoping for like an interaction with him, like a, hey Mads. No, I actually felt his hand push my back away.
On to the next.
But I was so tired. It could have been like, you know, it could have been Arnold Schwarzenegger and I still wouldn't have been like, whatever, you know. But yeah, it was a funny ending.
Part of this too,
about me, please.
Part of this too is I want to share like special moments and memories of like our personal journey together at the booth, at the parties, whatever, because I think that's really fun. Like people like hearing certain things that happen. So I definitely have some that are in my mind that I want to share. And Falcon, it's up to you if you think we should share the crosswalk situation.
Oh, we definitely should. That was hilarious. Yeah, we should.
Okay, we'll move on to that in a little bit. So now let's go to On My Way. We hadn't been with you guys, with you On My Way since the previous New York Comic Con. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. That is correct. It has been a minute, but it was so nice to see each and every one of you. If you want to jump to someone else, I'll be back at a computer screen in like 10 minutes.
Sounds good. We can do that. Okay, so maybe let's jump to the first story then. So, was it Sunday or Saturday?
Is this the
crosswalk?
Okay, yeah. I think it was Saturday. Yeah, Saturday.
So you also missed it, Rockin', because I get back to the hotel and I'm trying to tell them the story and I'm literally crying and cannot speak because I'm laughing so hard at our just idiocy. Like it was just. It was
I think it summed it up very well. We left together because we finished at the same time, and it was really nice just walking through New York, just chatting to you.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't quiet because New York is not quiet, but we were tired, clearly fried from all the fun.
Yeah.
Please go on.
All right. So yeah, this was Sunday, I remember, because you needed to go to the hotel that I was at. And so we walked all the way together. Yeah. Beautiful weather, by the way. The last 2 days there were so amazing. And we get to a crosswalk. And I don't know if I can do this. And I push the button to like let you know, to tell the signal we want to go across the street, because that's what we do in California, at least, is you push the button and it tells the light, okay, there's people waiting. Yeah. And then it starts chirping at me. And I'm like, okay. And I was like, yeah, I don't know what signals are like over in the UK. I guess this is like different. And then I read I even read the sign.
Yeah.
And I said, the light turns and we start walking across the street. And I said, oh, I get it. It's to help people. It's to help people who can't hear.
Yeah.
Or did I say the deaf? It's for the deaf.
You did. So it's to help deaf people.
It's to help deaf people so they know when to cross the street and they don't get hit by a car. And you said.
So well, obviously what I should have said is, anyway, obviously they wouldn't hear it. What I said instead was, it's too loud for people who can't hear to hear that. There's all the honking and the shouting. They wouldn't hear it. Not because they can't hear, but because of all the New York noise, which I think shows how just like fried we were.
And the best part is we have like a true New Yorker behind us that must have been like, these idiots.
Yeah, I didn't question what you said. It was like,
no, you totally like laid it on just as thick, and you're like, yeah, I mean, that makes sense. They can't hear well, all the noise.
It's too loud for them. That's it.
And it takes us getting all the way across the street, and New York streets are big crosswalks, all the way up on the curb. Yeah. And I literally fold my body over in hysterics. And I went, and he's like, what happened? I was like, Falcon, do you understand what we just said? We just said it's for deaf people. Deaf people can't hear.
Yeah.
I was like, it's for blind people.
People we can't see. Yeah. Sight impaired, which neither of us realized until we got to the other side of the street.
And we just laughed and laughed and laughed. And we went, oh my God, we're really tired.
Yeah.
Those were the moments though, right? Those are the moments that are like so worth it. Like worth everything. Worth every bit of being tired.
And we both said to each other, like, that was one of my favorite moments of the entire week.
It was great.
You can't write that. You really can't. And it's healthy to laugh at yourself.
It is very. And it's amazing, like the parties and the all the at the booth. There's just so many lovely people, but just to have a conversation that wasn't interrupted for just 20 minutes was nice. I don't have a problem with being interrupted, but it was just us, which was a nice thing, because the rest of the time you're just kind of bouncing from person to person, and it's just it's wild.
Yeah, who knows how many like mid conversations I had that never completed because you got busy helping somebody. I'm like, I'll get right back to you, and it's like, oh, you were saying, oh, I have no idea. Totally forgot.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one.
Yeah. Max, first of all, do you and Janie want to share any of your like just thoughts of this event, as opposed to like some of the other ones, like compare and contrast? And then Max has one of the most savage stories to tell that I'll let him tell.
Wait, which one is that? Because I had a story in mind already. Which one are you talking about?
I'm talking about the U face.
On the shirts?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the story. Okay, cool. We're on the same page. Same page.
I'm going to let Max do most of the talking right now, and then I'll talk after because we don't know how much longer we have him for. So I'll let you have the floor, Henny.
Yeah, guys, full disclosure, I might have to dip out like at any moment. So just have that in mind.
Cliffhanger.
I don't know what day it was. I want to say it was the second day, Magic. The second day, was it
Saturday?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We had the morning shift, and I see David with a David U sticker on the back of his shirt, and I'm like, well, that's peculiar.
Courtesy of Roth, by the way. Metaverse Life was the one that started it.
Right. So I'm like, pretty cool. That's funny. Whatever. Somebody probably put a sticker on the back. So I get to doing work, I'm setting stuff up, and then I look up and David has a second sticker on his back. So I'm like, okay, something's going on here. And being the documentarian that I am, I'm like, I gotta pull out my camera and start documenting every single time my man gets a sticker on his back. So at this is about the time I start pestering Magic about like, come on, you gotta do it. And Magic is such a square that she's like, no, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I'm like, Magic, you got to do it. Stop playing with me. Like, I need the footage. Like, this is good for the soul, footage wise. And she's like, I don't want to do it. I'm like, whatever. So I pull out the camera. I'm like, you're gonna do it. And so I hand her a sticker, and I'm like, go. And she's like, all right, hold on. And so she starts trying to prop herself up and start getting motivated to put a sticker.
I had to motivate myself.
So she goes. She says something to David like, "You doing okay?" or whatever, and puts a sticker on his back, and then keeps going. And I'm like, perfect. And then so it ends up we get Dan to do it, and then we get I don't know who the hell else, but David ends up with about 10 to 12 stickers on the back of his shirt, completely not knowing what is going on.
Dan did at least 3 of them himself.
At one point, we're over here in the corner plotting the next sticker, me, Magic, and Dan. And David is in full concentration focus, handling business mode, right?
That was wild.
And then we're discussing, all right, I gotta get it on video. And then I don't know how, but David has radar ears. He can hear from across the booth. I don't know how, but he can hear everything. And he's like, oh guys, what video are we doing? What content are we doing?
You guys are gonna get
dude,
and the 3 of us.
He jumped in so fast, he was over here, and he just jumped in, and we were like,
and the 3 of us are like, first of all, how did you hear us? And we're like, we don't know what to say. And David in his whole serious mode, he's like, yeah, we need to start prepping content, but I also need to know what kind of content we're doing so I can be a part of it, and I can make sure I know what to say, all that good stuff, right? And we're like, yeah, so we're doing some content. We'll tell you later. We're having a meeting about it right now. And he's like, all right. So we almost got
but it was making him insane. Can I tell you how many times where you or I or me and Dan were talking about this video, and he would be like, what video? He was getting flustered. Yeah. He's like,
no, guys, I need to know the video.
He's like, what are you guys talking about? I need to know what's going on. And
I'm thinking his back must have been quite heavy by the end of it. He had so many stickers.
He wouldn't have even noticed. It's, David's in another world. He's zoned in on the event and the people and everything. That was the last, he didn't even feel it, I bet.
Brilliant. We waited till the end of the day. And because I was also texting with Roth, and I'm like, I really want to see his reaction. And he's like, well, when are you guys going to tell him? And I'm like, we weren't going to, but I don't want to miss this. And so we finally decide okay, now's the time. And it was the show had wrapped for the day. And Max is like, well, hold on, I got to get this on tape too. Yeah. And it was beautiful. So what we did is Dan's wife had her phone, I had my phone, and we showed him video footage of me putting the sticker on, and then she showed him the picture with all the stickers on his back. And I cannot repeat what he said. He did have a good laugh, but he was like, you guys, he's like, and then he was laughing hysterically. He's like, I've looked like this all day. I've been walking around this convention with stickers of my face on my back all day long. And we're like, yeah, you sure have.
And I'm so upset that I'm not at home sitting next to Janie, because I would have had it up on the computer ready to go so you guys could see his reaction. But I'll upload it later so everybody can see. It was hilarious though. So
good. But then these dirty rats once again went behind my back. And how did I find out? You, Max, huh?
after the show, I was like, this is one of my favorite videos. And then I showed a video of Dan putting one on Magic. It became like a covert operations. Random people had like random David U stickers on their back. It was funny.
So here I am, like laughing my butt off at David. Meanwhile, I'm also a dummy walking around with his face on my back all day. I'm like, you guys.
At one point, I patted Magic on the back, like just like as a homie, you know, like, you okay? And she was like,
yeah.
She didn't have a stick. It was like a genuine, like,
anybody.
It was a genuine, like, are you okay? She was like, nah.
The trust is broken. The trust is broken. Yeah, that so those kind of like things are, I don't know, you know, like at some points it is a job that we're there doing, and it is stressful, and we're trying to do our best. And I just feel like those kind of moments just really bring us together more as a unit, that, you know, being able to laugh together and unwind and all that kind of stuff. Like it creates this bond, and we've had that for several events, and you know, On My Way and Falcon totally became part of that bond as well at this event. And I think those are just really special moments that are worth sharing, so that people can kind of understand.
Yeah, it was a special, it was very nice thing to be able to step into, and everyone's so lovely. It just made me think, like, yeah, you could quite easily put a sticker on someone's back, because, you know, you go up to people like, hey man, yeah, I could see that happening.
I feel like I'm gonna be paranoid now at every event. Like if there's stickers anywhere, I'm gonna be so paranoid.
All over you. Yeah, special ones. Yeah. But
we got him back.
He's back.
Ooh, looking sharp.
It's so good to see you On My Way.
I know. I'm happy we get to see you.
Hello.
Let's go.
Oh, you muted and unmuted and then muted again.
Oh my goodness, I'm not good at this YouTube stuff.
We can hear you.
You're good now, and your audio is great.
Guys, can I show the video? I just saw that I have my iPad here.
Oh yeah.
It's no sound because
I wish we could make it bigger, but it's going to be kind of small for people.
That's Magic showing him, and this is his reaction.
He's like, are y'all for real?
It's like the whole day.
Look.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
It's too good.
I'd like that. I thought Dan had added another one then. Like, just he just lent in again. Just keep going.
I think we got Dan once with one, didn't we? But he only had, we got him once, but he only had one. I think Roth had put one on his back like the same timing he did for David. But oh man, that was good. All right,
so I had the video in my hand, but I stole On My Way's thunder. On My Way, what's up, bro? On My Way is in the building. Let's go. That boy is dressed to impress. That boy.
What's up, brother? My bad.
Today. Let's go.
I just got out of work, man. I just got out of work. I'm gonna go get my hat. I'm gonna go find it. But yes, I am here. I am upon the Avengers.
He has arrived.
Avengers.
The booth Avengers.
We have arrived. Let's go. Great story. The reaction from David was gold. It was gold.
The audio really completes it, but yeah.
Yeah.
Shoot, I was gonna ask you something. Did you want to get your hat right now? Or wait, what? Yeah. Okay, because you're good to go. Man, I had a question. Oh, I don't know what I was gonna say. I love the term Booth Avengers, and I do like that the team has also adopted the term. We sort of came up with that after San Diego, because that was the first VV standalone booth, and that was a very different experience from having been with Marvel. And we had not a lot of staffing for that, and we, pulled up our pants and we made it happen, and we really showed up and gave it our everything. And so I think from that day on, we kind of called ourselves the Booth Avengers, and rightfully so, I might say.
So which Avengers are you? or we? Is the question.
Ooh, let's pick out our Avengers. Well, mine's kind of, I have one in mind, but she's kind of what's the word? In bad standing at this point with the Avengers, I think.
Go on.
Oh, okay. But I would be the Scarlet Witch.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's a good choice. She's fine. Everyone forgives. She'll be back.
It has magic, so
yeah, that
Everyone
makes sense.
For
Janie,
you,
what
babe?
Avenger would you be?
I don't know. I was gonna say Wanda too, but I'll let. I mean,
we
magic.
can both be Wanda this
I don't know. Who do you guys think?
I don't know though, because you're kind of like, I feel like you're a Captain Marvel that just like shows up and is like, let me handle this, and like saves the entire world, and like, I don't need the rest of you Avengers. I got this.
To save the day. Yeah.
Like sometimes, girl, you have that.
That's very, very sweet. Not true. Or I don't know. Maybe I just love what we do. And so I think we can all say that sometimes it's hard work, but it comes with so much fun. And I've told you guys, I've told the community, like this has become like a passion of mine to work the booth, meet new people. But there's times where we just have to get it done. And I'm like, come on, guys, let's go. Here's a snack. Let's keep going. Like it's a lot, but I'll take on Captain America. That's cool. That's cool. I'll be Captain America.
Marvel. The female.
Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I do have another story that we have to get to, but while we're on this, let's finish. Max, who would you be?
I'm Hulk, just because I like him.
All right. On my way, which Avenger would you be?
Ooh. I want to say Iron Man because Miles Morales isn't an Avenger yet, but I really like Doctor Strange's abilities.
Hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, I might have to go with Doctor Strange since there's no Miles yet. I
have somebody already picking out yours. Falcon, what would yours be?
So it's a Falcon. I was going to say Spider-Man because I was quite busy and comical. So, and you know, I like Spider-Man, so I'm going to go with Spider-Man.
Another one that I feel like would fit you good because of the humor quality, and I guess maybe I'm pigeonholing you with an accent, is Loki, which I get he's kind of like not really an Avenger, but I feel like he'd make a great Loki.
Now, if I put all the badges on David's back, then I could have been Loki, but I was not evil. I was actually quite far from it. I'll be more sinister if it ever happens again.
Definitely. Yeah. All right. So we have to go to, we've talked about the booth a lot. We got to talk about the parties and everything, but Mr. Lambie has popped into the chat. And I feel like this deserves some attention.
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
That was something.
Oh, man.
That was something.
Who did it first?
Dan. And then I was second. Dan. Yeah. And I wasn't there I walked up to get a drink with them. And I was like, oh, Lambie, what'd you do now? And I don't remember how that happened, where he's like, sign my face.
Yeah.
But I was just like, oh, only you would do this. And it just makes perfect sense. Somehow it makes perfect sense.
It's a Sharpie pen.
Yes.
That was going to be my question. That was my question.
And they had to go, they were leaving. That was their last night. They were leaving to go like travel together on their own the next day.
So he asked me to do it. I think I was one of the earlier ones. There wasn't an awful lot on his face. And so
I did the right brow.
Yeah, I didn't want to write Mr. Falcon. So I just wrote MF, which obviously had other connotations.
Oh.
People thought that I was really mean. But I just wanted to do a short version. That was all. And then I think Josh, Crypto Yoto, he was very reluctant to do it. We both were. But then we did it.
Was he really? I thought he was game.
No, he didn't want to do it. He was just like,
funny.
"Are you sure?" You know, we were very English about it. Are you sure you want us to write on your face, sir? Are you sure about this? Sounds insane.
That would be me
but we
too,
did.
Falcon. That would totally be me. I'd be like, are you sure?
But then it happened, and yeah, he was.
And then it
covered.
happened, and there ended up being probably 10 to a dozen signatures on his face, if not more. I didn't get the final count, but even the artist Tahani did like her like art signature, and she made like a reel or something, and it even has footage of like, and she has a big following, and she has footage on her reel of signing his face, and I'm like, oh my gosh. She's like, I have to say, I've signed a lot of things, but this definitely goes down as the strangest.
I have.
Did you see his other comment?
Can you imagine?
There he is.
For real, I thought one of my uncles from prison had followed me to New York.
It's too good.
VV Magic emoji. You did one right across his forehead, Magic. VV Magic, I love you. That's the whole way. Yeah,
and emoji did his across the nose with the like smiley face on his nose.
Yeah, it was stunning, but it was good fun.
It was a work of art. It really was. And he's such a good sport. And huge shout out to Slammy. Speaking of being a good sport, because I went to go get her. And Max, were you filming or was I filming it? I think I think I filmed it. I filmed it on my phone. I went to get her and I said, there's something you need to see. And I'm not sure you're ready for it. And then Josh comes up and he's like, is to say something like, I don't want you guys to get divorced. Like he was like so serious.
Yeah.
He was preparing her.
He was totally preparing her. And so I have the video of her walking up and she sees him and she's just like, oh. And she said something like, this is like not the strangest thing I've ever seen him do.
Yeah. She seemed to be
like, really?
She was such a good sport and they kissed and it was so cute. Oh, I love them so much. Oh.
He's a character.
She picked me up for quite a while on the Friday night.
And I do want to shout her out. I had to bring my lanyard because she made these Women X VV pens and gave them to people.
Oh, they're awesome.
So cute.
And I thought it was so nice and cool. That was very thoughtful
really
and generous. So shout out Slammy and Lamby. Oh, okay. Let's get back to On My Way. You want to share any maybe your thoughts of this Comic-Con versus the previous one, and any little anecdotes or stories?
Okay, all right. Where do I even begin? Let me tell you, this Comic-Con was so much better than I ever expected. All right. So many people came out from across the world. I was not expecting to see. I did not think Mr. Falcon was going to be here, for example. And man, his energy, the videos do not do it justice. It's infectious. Watching him onboard these people at the booth was like second nature. You said this is your first event that you hosted with us at the booth, Falcon? Never would have known. Never would have known. You are a true professional. And the way that you were doing like this video, like, oh, let me get a video. And you were just like, and then ran off to the side, bro. Jeez. I'm telling you, it was great. Seeing the Fig Pin community bum rush the booth. Wow. We were alone this year, guys. And the engagement was unlike any other. I wasn't at D23. Wasn't at Oxier, so I'm not sure. I wasn't at San Diego this year, but this line was wrapped around the booth the whole weekend. I think we maybe had a total of 4 hours of downtime throughout the whole weekend to actually just relax, with one or two people in the booth, which I thought was phenomenal. I love being in the Marvel booth, but seeing VV in their own booth and still be able to hold their own, not just with, the overflow from the Marvel, it was great. It was great to see so many avid collectors coming in. I saw David do his fig pin trade of his gold logo pin for 3 other pins or something, and watching that fig pin collector light up with joy when he got his fig pin was great, man. It was absolutely phenomenal. This is the best thing about New York Comic Con for me. I got to bring my lady. She got to meet the fam. It was great. I was so excited. Now she doesn't think I'm a crazy talking to people all across the digital realm. You know, she knows you guys are real and she loves y'all almost as much as I do.
She's lovely. We love her.
She is.
She is. She is.
Janie, I heard you wore your shirt on your trip. It made her whole weekend.
I sure did. She is such a sweetheart, and I cannot wait to hang out with her more. You know, it was really busy on the weekend, but I would love to just hang out with her, chit chat with her. She was amazing. And how supportive she is of you on my way. I love that. I'm like, one of me.
Yes. She's a doll. Thanks, y'all. Close second. David, if you're watching this, you brought a sketchbook to DesignerCon 2022. You had a bunch of artists sign. Bro, you are a genius. Okay, I'm gonna tell you now. I never thought I would have so much art from these artists. Of course, we have this VIP badge, but I got like 15.
Whoa.
20
That's
pages.
So cool.
This is from Jason. He was at the VV Gold and Silver party. This is from Ross.
Wow.
I know, right?
That's so cool. They did that for you.
That's awesome.
Uh-oh, do we freeze?
I think
on
my way's frozen, I think.
I think you froze.
Oh, no.
No, you're right. You froze for a minute there.
And a bunch more. Oh,
wow.
Hold on. I can't forget this. Andres Labrada did a Nikki sketch for me.
I love him.
The Addiction.
So cool, man.
And like shout out to the Addiction crew. You guys go above and beyond for the VV fam, and it means the absolute world to us. Shout out to all of our vendor partners that we have over at these conventions. 1 drop or 100 drops we've done with you, we appreciate it. Shout out to Gary V. Got to meet him and get a nice little of him.
Awesome.
Yep.
Wow.
You know, he still has love for the VV fam. Let's go. And
bullish.
I didn't even know
he was with me at every convention.
That's so cool.
That's amazing. That is really, you're right. That is such a brilliant idea that you can, like some artists, you can just take a notebook and you can get your own collection of one of ones if the artists are willing to do it. And so many of them are lovely and happy to. That's a really cool thing you got there.
Thank you. Support all your local artists, everyone, big or small. They'll appreciate.
I think I got to remember to do that next time. I should take a notebook with me.
Idea.
Yeah. You did bring up a good point that I wanted to talk about a little bit, and that is the fig pin community and how that partnership you could see how great it was at this event. I mean, I felt bad because their booth had some of the pins and our booth had some. So when it got so low at one point, we were out and we were sending them to their booth, and then they were out, but we didn't know, and they're sending them to our booth. And so you had all these people like going back and forth, like desperate to get these KFC pins, and they sold out fast. They sold out Friday morning, right? Mm-hmm. I believe. And up until the last day, each day people came up asking for those pins. So that was a really successful partnership. And everyone that we interacted with, or at least I'll speak for myself, from that either was volunteering for FigPin or working with FigPin, really, really nice, lovely, engaging people. I know that we've gotten Wookie Pool, that she's now on our Discord, and she's like very, very big person in the FigPin collecting community. So that the crossover has just been so well executed and so natural, and it's just such a really nice fit, in my opinion. I don't know if anybody wants to add anything.
Well, and then they're like real hardcore collectors. Like they are about this life. So that's why it fits just so well with us and our community. And like a lot of our community, we have different fandoms or whatever, and we're just as big collectors. So I think that's why it was such a good mesh of us. And again, like just like you were saying, Magic, like they were so positive, so cool. Wookie Pool came and spoke to us at the booth, and she had her pins too and gifted some of us her pins. Really cool girl. Yeah.
They were so just open to Vivi as well, which was awesome. Because, you know, you say that everyone was lovely. There were a couple of people, because we spoke to a lot of people who you say digital, and it was like, oh, you know, but very few people. Digital, blockchain, didn't put people off. They were just like, oh, okay, cool. What's that? What's that? And then, you know, you get the AR in there as well. And yeah, they were really awesome. And on my way, I have to say, you talked about my energy, man. Your energy was incredible. And when I was trying to get people in, but when you came out and you were like calling out the cosplayers, like Captain America, come over. He was like, oh, okay, that's how you do it. That's what this restrained English man needs to turn up the volume a bit. It was awesome, man. You're awesome. So yeah, sorry I had to get in there, but yeah.
I agree.
Thanks, Falcon. Much more, brother.
All right. Here's another good story. I didn't interact with this person. Did you get a chance to, Falcon?
I did. So this was funny because I heard that this guy was there. I can't remember who told me, but you know, I love the movies and the TV. I was a huge fan of The Wire, so I knew who Seth Gilliam was, and I'd heard from a couple of people that he was there. I was like, what? No, he's not. He's not anywhere. And then I went and told Corey that I'd heard that he was there, and Corey didn't believe me. He said, yeah, whatever. So I said, no, I'm going to find him. I'm going to find him. So I went off on a hunt. I couldn't find him. Had to go back, all sheepish, like, yeah, I didn't find him. But then I did find him, and we had a really lovely chat. He talked about doing a show off Broadway. He told a very strange story. Again, Mr. Lambie I think he asked him, what's the craziest thing you've ever seen?
Oh, no.
And I can't repeat it, but it was really weird and very funny. And he was really lovely. He was just a really cool guy. Again, very interested in Vivi. I think he was there with one of the artists at the party, so he didn't really know what Vivi was, but yeah, just what a lovely man. And then I got to go back and show Corey the picture of me with him, and that was pretty great too. So yeah, he was really cool. Did any of you guys meet him? Just me?
I'm not familiar with who he is, and people kept telling me that. I'm like, okay, like
yeah. I'll find the picture.
I don't. Yeah, I couldn't pick him out of a lineup. So I don't know. But I was all over the place too.
Babe, did you know he was there?
I knew because people kept telling me. Oh, you're asking Max? Sorry.
Yeah.
For me, Mr. Falcon was a bigger celebrity in that building. You know.
Whatever. Yeah, that guy. There he is.
Falcon.
He's the pastor from Walking Dead.
Yes. So he was in The Walking Dead and The Wire, amongst other things.
No wonder, Falcon. When I saw that picture, I was like, man, that guy looks so familiar.
Yeah.
Who is he? Like, I was like, what is his name? Like on Twitter. Like, I'm like, what fan member is this?
Yeah.
Not connecting the dots at all. Like, I'm like, he looks so. Max and I used to watch Walking Dead all the time. I can't believe we missed him.
Yeah,
he was so cool.
Well, of course, it was Josh who found him, because he's just such a gregarious guy, and he'd been chatting with him, and I think I said, find him again, get him. So somehow he managed to. But yeah, that was Sanjay's party, which was it was crazy, wasn't it? It was really crazy. That was amazing. What an incredible lineup he put together, and you know, all the performances, emoji, Doctor Strange, chilling there. It was crazy. It was really crazy. I didn't feel like I should have been there. It was like, it was great. Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, shout out to all the guys who perform, because that takes a lot of guts and courage. Some of them, Cool Chillin' and Backdoor, had never been to an event.
Yeah.
Let alone perform the song live. They probably, I doubt they'd really even performed it together. And Emoji killed it. We barely got there for the end because we had been on late shift, and so we were rushing, trying to get there. Literally got there for like the last maybe 2 minutes of his performance.
Yeah.
I'm so happy we made it though. I
know, I am too. I would have felt so bad. I was like texting him like, please just like delay, stall. But and it was this narrow, long room, and it's just stacked with people. Like that's very, very intimidating. I don't know that I could do that. So yeah, hats off to everybody that did that, and appreciate. I know Emoji helped a lot getting the equipment and everything set up, and really appreciate Sanjay for his openness to support these guys and the music they're creating. It was really special. I thought that was fun.
I told the Emoji dancing story. I think I might have. Do you know?
I don't know if I know this story.
So some people were up there dancing with him.
I think I heard this.
Tina was trying to get me up there, and I'm like, girl, I just got here. Heck no, I'm not getting up there.
Oh, my girl Tina was getting it. Shout out
Tina tried to get me to dance so many times. I'm like, it's not happening. I'm sorry.
That girl showed her moves on that dance floor. I was like, Tina, is that you, girl? Like, she was awesome.
But the night before, the reason that happened, the night before at the other party, I was meeting him for the first time. Lovely, lovely guy. And he said, oh, you should come up and be my backing dancer, like me. And I was like, oh, are you sure? Because that would be like weird. And he was like, no, I'm good at like putting things together that shouldn't work. So, oh, okay. Well, hopefully he'll have forgotten about this. Anyway, he came up to me at Sanjay's party. He was like, right, you good to go? Oh, okay. And then thankfully, he then decided, rather than just me, to have more of a kind of party vibe around him. So he called me up, and other people came up. Metaverse Life came up, Randy came up, which was great, because at one point it was just going to be me, and that would have been really weird.
That would have been awesome.
I would have loved to see it, to be honest.
No.
I'm kind of sad I haven't seen any of that footage though of all of you guys up there dancing.
Don't worry about it. Just focus on him.
No, that would have been the best. I hate that we missed. I hate that we missed even like a part of it. But I'm so grateful that we were running. We were like, we gotta go. We can't miss this. So but that's
Emoji heard that. That's good.
Yeah, he heard it. And just the parties, they were great. I mean, I'm always impressed with the VB's parties and like how I remember San Diego at bowling alley and LA at a bowling alley. And then last year was crazy. And then this year was the next step above. So I'm super impressed. And like, they bring in some really cool performers and have like these, little surprises. And I think that's really awesome. And it's a big party, but I really love Sanjay's parties because, it's just a little bit more my vibe. My ears don't get blown out.
Yeah.
All the music.
Or you're not screaming off the top of your lungs.
Yeah, I lost my voice after the first night at that party because I just had to like yell to talk to anybody. And I was so like, at the VV party, I was on the rooftop for the majority of it because I didn't have to yell up there. Or I was in that little hallway between the two rooms because it was a little quiet right there. So that's kind of where I stuck around for the most part. I just really, really cool party. But Sanjay does such an amazing job. And then this year we had the addition of the, OmiHomie logo party. And that may have been my favorite. Maybe because I got to sit. But it was just like the view of the Empire State Building, and I don't know, it was just such a cool vibe. I really enjoyed that party. I loved them all, but I liked that one a lot.
Fingers crossed we get to do it at that same location again, because it was a really, really nice, really cool to be up there. It was like having a little bit of Sanjay's party, but more chill. Like chill. Like everybody was just kind of like in chill clothes.
And the weather was incredible for that setting. Yeah,
it really was.
That's another good story.
That is it. We caught like a bit of that, and then Max and I dipped out because I mean we were exhausted. But yeah, that was.
I was sitting there because I was at Prop's table, and I knew he had ordered drinks or whatever, and so I was sitting there, and I remember that sign coming out and seeing it and looking at him, and he's standing up, and I'm looking at him, I'm just like, "You're just doing the most."
Did it not say something else originally, or it came out like that?
It came out like that. So his said VV King, and then later on, I think Dan had ordered bottles or something, and his sign said VV is King. And I was like, ooh. So there's like moments like that too that were really fun. And my girl Janie was feeling herself that night, and I was here for it.
Feeling herself.
I had more.
I was there for it too. Let's go.
I have like one drink, if half of a drink. That night I had 2, and let me tell you, I was having a good time. I was feeling good.
You were off.
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
I think she was doing some dancing. Tina was trying to get me to dance again. I think she was dancing on my lap, and I'm like, it's just not going to happen. I'm sorry.
Oh, Tina again. Shout out Tina. Man, Tina's so fun.
God, she's fun.
She had energy. So
and she's such a lover, man. She's like sitting in my lap and she's like, I just have to tell you I love you so much. And I was just like, you're too cute. I love you. But also a shout out to her and Rudy, because that's another one of my crazy stories. So I have this sort of, what's the word? Reputation for messing something up at every single event, losing something, hurting myself, you name it, it happens. So this event, they gifted me this lovely photo album book of, you know, their journey in VV, including pictures of like all the community. And I was so thoughtful, and I put it with my stack of stuff. And we went to an after bar after Sanjay's party, the gold logo party. And I had all my stuff in a pile sitting next to me the whole night. And I get back to the room, and I did I notice that night, or I think I noticed the next day, I had lost it, and I had no idea what happened. And I'm like, and I had walked back to the hotel from the bar, and so I'm like, there's no way that dropped, and I didn't hear it or feel it drop. Like, I don't understand. So
just for context, what time did you get back to your room? Just. I mean, it's not an important part of the story, but I just wondered, like, just what time did you get back? Just interesting.
I don't recall.
Okay. No, sorry. Carry on.
Carry on.
It's irrelevant.
So I called. So then this next day, I was in full blown panic mode because I thought I had lost all the pins that I bought for myself, and my grandpa, who's 98, just butt dialed me. That's so cute. I was so, another one of those things of just being so exhausted and tired that my mind stopped functioning. And I had to go through all of my credit card receipts because I was helping people that couldn't be there get pins that had reached out to me. And it took me going through all of them to realize I never even bought myself pins. I just bought them for other people. And I was like, wow. So I was dealing with that at the same time I'm trying to track down this book. I've like ripped the entire place apart and I cannot figure it out. I call the bar and I'm like, hey, I lost this book. It's really important to me. Can you see if it's there? And he looks around. He's like, what does it look like? And I was like, it's thin. It's a picture book. And like, you'll know what it is when you see it. And so he's like, I'm sorry. I don't see it anywhere. And I was like, oh, man. I was like, I'm devastated. This was a gift. And so the good news is that like an hour later, I sort out the pin situation and what had actually happened. And then I get a phone call and it's him calling me back. And he goes, I found your book. And I was like, oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And so I was like, oh, do you need my name for keeping it? And he's like, I don't think anybody else is going to be looking for this book. So I was like, okay. So that night we get done. And before this was the last night. And so it was my only attempt to go get this book. Max and Janie accompanied me before going to dinner. We get on the subway. I hadn't been on a subway since I was a kid, so that was a whole experience. Janie's trying to call to the rats. That was
I wanted her to see a rat. I was like,
if you didn't see a rat on the subway, did you really go to New York if you didn't see a rat on the subway?
You're sitting there waiting. She's calling to the rats, and I'm like, what are you
like
Janie, you're too nice. You're way too nice. Listen, you don't mess with New York rats. They different. They different.
as long as they're not on the platform. If they're down there and I can show magic, like, hey, look, it's all the way over there. If it's on the platform, we're leaving. We're running for the hills, okay?
And then we had a special moment with Max. I don't know if you want to share that or not. I don't know if that's private. Our little kumbaya moment that we did together.
Damn, I am so lost. Can you remind me?
This is the second time you've done this.
Honey.
No, please tell me. Just start it off and I'll finish the story. What story?
You decided to do a little shopping while we waited for the subway.
Third?
Oh my God, I am so sorry. I don't know what we're talking about. I am so sorry.
You still don't?
Oh, yes. Yes. I was like.
The disrespect, bro. The disrespect.
No. I completely remember now. So I was like, Walt just dipped to 1150. And I happen to have just that much in my account. I'm with Vivi Magic. Is this magic right now? Are we about to make magic happen? And we made magic happen. That boy Max and Janie got their third wall. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. 3 walls in the bag.
I FOMO'd and then picked up mine like a couple days later. I wanted David to push the buy now button for me at dinner. What did he said something like, oh, like, yeah, you should wait on it and let it dip. And then he's like, so that I can go buy it. Yeah. I was like, what? At first I thought he was like trashing it. And he's like, yeah, so I can go buy it instead. And then they got busy talking about something else, so it didn't happen. But hey, it worked out because I did get it for a little bit lower price anyways. So I'm happy with it. Good. So to finish off the story, so we get on this subway, we go to this bar to go pick up this book, and we get there, and it's 2 people working that were neither one that I had talked to. And so they are searching high and low. They looked for probably 20 minutes or so, right, Janie?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Could not find this book. And they're like, you'll have to come back tomorrow.
At one point.
Yeah.
The bottles because I'm like,
yeah, I was looking too. And you're like, what's in this cabinet?
I'm gonna start opening stuff.
Sorry, I'm still sick. And so they're like, the manager, he's like probably asleep right now because he's night shift. And I was like, they're like, you're gonna need to come back tomorrow. I'm like, you don't understand. Like, I just took me 30 minutes to get here, and I'm in California. Like, I'm leaving tomorrow. I can't. And so I was really bummed. I said, can I leave a note for him? Can I leave my address? I'll like pay you guys to ship it to me. I need you to understand how important this is to me. And so then I ended up getting a text the next day with him apologizing, saying that he had put it in his desk and forgot to take it out for them to know to give it to me. And he ended up shipping it to me, which was really nice. Didn't let me pay for it. And he paid a lot to ship it too. I'm like, bro, you could have just put it in an envelope, but okay. Put it like a flat rate box all the way from New York. So it was happy news that I was able to recover all of my lost items, but yeah, I gotta stop doing that.
It was, yeah, I think I just went a little bit too hard. I was very tired at points so after the cross traffic light incident. So I walked back to your hotel. Mm-hmm. Had to drop off some videos for some people, and then I carried on, and I wanted to get some gifts for my family, and they told me about this Nintendo store at Times Square where they had like a Statue of Liberty Pikachu. So I ended up at Times Square, and it was so busy. I was just like, I can't handle this right now. So I walked all the way back to my hotel, and I got ready for the party. But I thought, I've got to get the things. So then I got the subway back to Times Square again and got to the Nintendo store just before it closed. Managed to get the Pikachus. And then went back to the hotel again. And then went to the party. But it was just like, I'm not thinking straight. This is not right. But I did get the Pikachus, and they're very sweet.
You also have like more jet lag than us. I mean, I know when I went to Europe both times, it kicked my butt, man. That jet lag is brutal.
I mean, the people that come from New Zealand and Australia, I think they'd arrived, I think, a little earlier in the week just to get a handle on it. But yeah, it's definitely something to bear in mind. It's pretty savage, but it was amazing. It just meant I don't think I could really process how awesome it was until I got home, just because I was so like just no brain at the end.
Yeah. Oh man, I slept like 12 hours the first night or something. I was just exhausted. I got on that plane to go home and I was asleep before, and I don't really sleep on planes. I was asleep before the plane took off. I was so exhausted. We have Max back, sort of. We
barely sleep though when we're there. You know?
What's that?
We barely sleep when we're there at events.
Yeah.
Like,
I know, even the last night, like we were just all laying in bed laughing and talking, like not wanting to come to an end. And so it's like
we squeeze like every second. Like if we're falling asleep, if we're falling asleep, it's because we cannot keep our eyes open anymore. Like we're like, okay, our bodies are giving out, but we really rarely sleep. It's just too much fun. It's too much fun.
I can't just, I'm just too excited.
I agree.
Yeah. And Don Juan Solo, I had great conversations with him. I met him first in Auxerre. And then he sat next to me at the bar the night that I lost my book. And we had great talks. His wife and daughter ride horses. And I just remember, like, apparently when I drink, I speak Spanish. Like, trying to have these conversations with him in Spanish. I'm like, oh, girl.
That's a nice talent.
It's odd, but
it's
okay.
A skill. Wish I could do that.
I mean, I didn't say I do it well.
I could pretend, but it wouldn't be appropriate.
Question, Max, are you close-ish to being back at the house or no?
No, not at all.
Dang.
Why?
I'm trying to figure out how to run giveaways because I was going to have you do that wheel thing.
Oh, sorry.
Do you guys want to give me some sort of idea for something we could have people do in the comments? Because I have 2 giveaways, and I don't know if any. Janie, did you want to do some on the stream?
Yeah, I have 2 here.
Okay.
I have an idea for a question that could be asked. It might be challenging.
And it's like the first person I see on the screen to get it correct wins.
Mm-hmm. Something that was mentioned in the stream earlier on.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm here for it. So
give it a try, and if you all think it's too hard, then we'll do something else. But I think it's quite a good one.
Go
all
for
right.
it.
Go
all right.
for it.
What was the name of the actor from The Wire and The Walking Dead who I met at Sanjay's party?
That's a good one.
That's a really good one.
What's
and I actually remember it.
Who's going to be first?
I don't. No, actually, I do. I do remember. Yeah.
So you keep an eye on the comments.
By the way, what is the giveaway right now?
Lambie, I respect you for that because I knew Lambie was going to get it. A first giveaway is going to be, we have Adrian got it first on my end. Can anybody else see the comments?
That boy Tail said Willem something.
I have it as Adrian. Do you guys have that?
Yeah, I got Adrian.
All right. Adrian, you have won a VV Green Heart.
Yeah, boy.
With the digital non-redeemed. Congratulations.
Wow.
So
that's the goodies right there, non-redeemed.
Yep. Digital and physical. Redemption. Let me just write this down.
Congrats.
Yeah. So Adrian, if you don't mind, can you please reach out to me on DMs and I'll send you, I need to get your shipping information. And also I can send you the picture of the digital so that you don't have to wait to claim that.
Ooh, can I ask the next question for our giveaway, babe?
I'm sorry?
I'm gonna ask the next question for art. What are we giving away?
Oh, so we actually have two. We have the VV green logo, and then we have the orange heart with the.
Ooh.
I'm so scared of picking up this card and showing like the other side. So I was like,
this redemption code right here.
So for my question right now, which one are we giving away, babe?
whichever one you choose. We can do
okay,
the VV.
okay, let's do the green pin. Yeah, you ready? Okay.
Yeah.
Earlier today, we were describing which Avengers we would be. What did Max choose to be his Avenger?
That's a good question.
That's great.
And it coincides with the giveaway.
No hints, honey.
Oh, Raven! Yay, Raven!
Let's go.
Woo!
Raven got your little pin. Good job, Raven.
Hey, Adrian's on it.
For real, that boy Adrian got that good internet. No lag.
People have actually been listening and watching this. Unbelievable. Amazing.
Paying attention. That's crazy.
Yeah. What's that about?
Okay, I like this trivia game. This makes it fun. So next. Oh, you have a question or what?
I do. Just one. If there's an extra giveaway somewhere, some place,
giveaway ours.
Oh. Well, I just have a question. I have a question that might be a good question.
Oh,
Sure.
I'm gonna do another one. Are you wanting to ask the question, or is this on? Am I lost?
I'm confused.
I don't know. It's for any. It's a question for y'all to give away the goodness, right?
Okay.
Perfect.
How many David U stickers were on his back during that video?
Do we know the answer?
I can figure it out right now though.
That's a good question.
That's for a blue VV pin.
Blue. Let me see.
So this is for your giveaway, Magic.
Yes.
Ooh, I see a lot of answers.
Oh Lord, I'm gonna have to scroll.
Well, the answer is 8. So whoever says 8.
Raven again.
Raven again.
So
count them up.
If you want to, Janie, if you want to give her yours since she won 2 for ease of shipping, it's up to you.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's gonna get an orange heart with a redeemable code, and then Master Ray says he got it. How did I miss that? I don't see it. You did, but Raven got it before you. Yeah, she, at least on my screen. I know that like on here it's shows different for everybody, but Raven popped up first.
Yeah, Raven. But shout out to everybody for mashing every number imaginable. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
407.
Oh, Vibes Man, we love you.
My roomie.
Okay, so we do then still have the blue pin to give away. Anybody have a good question off the top of their head?
Well, I feel like y'all should ask one. You and Janie, because all the fellas have already asked the question.
Yeah.
Why you gotta put us on the spot like that, honey? If you
jumped up right quick.
So everybody could ask one.
I mean, the men have done all the work so far, so let's.
I know, our shoulders are hurting from carrying
Hold
this
up.
podcast.
Oh my god! I plead the fifth, ladies. Don't put me with these hooligans.
Like, I'm not part of this. I don't want my honey coming after me.
I was just paraphrasing Max. Like, I don't mean that. I wouldn't say that.
Trouble. Y'all are trouble. Okay, I have.
Oh wait, we also have a comic book to give away.
Oh, sweet.
Let me grab it.
2 more questions. Yay.
Because we're doing so great.
Babe, I'm gonna text you a question you can ask, all right, babe?
Okay.
What about me? Text me one too. I was thinking of one that was pretty good.
Yeah, but does it have to be New York Comic Con related?
No.
Okay, this is San Diego.
San Diego.
Maybe it could be about the stream, honey. Okay, guys. So, yeah. Are you texting me?
Yeah. Here, ask that question, babe. That'll be a fun question.
This one's a good one. This one's a good one.
What are you giving away first?
Oh, I'm giving away. Oh, sorry, Go Magic. You.
Let's do this one next. The blue pin.
Okay.
Blue VV pin.
What was the name of the super rare Murmur Corno that Janie and Magic unboxed from Tokidoki?
On live stream, by the way.
San Diego.
Oh, in San Diego.
That's a good question. I like that.
Who's gonna get it? Adrian? Your time is now, Adrian.
It's your time to shine.
Emoji, the rules are the rules. We need the full name, Emoji. Masteroni.
I think Masteroni gets it. He misspelled it, then he corrected himself. Right?
Yeah.
No, it was Masteroni. Sorry, Emoji. It has to be the full name.
Let's go.
The rules are the rules, Emoji.
The rules are the rules.
Woo! Alrighty. Congrats.
Good question.
That was a great question.
Wow, I didn't know that I can see all of the chats right here. That's crazy. Nice.
Today years
Welcome
old.
to the future, bro.
How'd you
Today
see
years old.
that?
Sorry, y'all. I'm not good at this YouTube stuff. I did throw a question in the private chat, Magic. I threw 2 questions in there actually.
I saw that, but I'm not 100%. Let me look at the other one. I'm not 100% of the answer.
Oh, there's the chat.
Guys!
We're on discovering.
Oh.
Yeah, but the problem with the second one on my way is that, like, I feel like you're only gonna know that if you were there, unless, like, was that announced on video, which the first one was?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
TV announced it, actually.
Okay, so that's a good one.
I think.
It was also spoken about in Spaces a couple times.
Okay. Do you want me to read it out? And this is Janie. You want to tell them what the prize is?
Yes. So this was actually a really awesome moment for me at New York Comic Con. Was I like really love the 24/7 Comics crew. Like, Carl is amazing. We got to meet Sean at Sanjay's party. And then this is the comic book Sanity, and this is Mickey's comics, so Swaggle House. He's so awesome, and they're an amazing crew. If you haven't checked them out, please check them out on VV. And here is the physical comic book, which is really cool. And he signed it. Oh wait,
That's
right here.
really cool.
Signed it, and he signed it Mickey and then Swaggle House. So that's really cool.
Yeah, he was
That's
super
pretty
nice.
cool.
All right, so you want me to ask the question?
Yeah.
All righty. For the comic book, the question is, who got the first level 100 physical award?
And babe, by the way, when did we agree to give that away? Shoot, Janie's giving away the whole.
Honey, this is a secret. This is a secret. We got to.
She's the host with the most, Max. You didn't know this, bro? That's why she
Hey,
called
we
you
got a
her hat.
winner.
Who's the winner?
Ooh.
Because I don't know the answer.
Hey,
Tails!
Tails.
Man.
Bro!
Oh, Oh,
This is coming your way.
he doesn't deserve that.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Oh.
That
Oh,
boy
that's
Janie.
And now we're going to give away Max's favorite basketball.
Calm down. We're gonna give away this water bottle.
So we're all set on the giveaways?
All set.
Okay, that was really fun, by the way. I really liked doing the trivia. Great idea. So I don't want to induce any more FOMO than already exists, but I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge what is happening in 10 days.
10 days?
10 days.
Guys! Oh my gosh.
Oh, man. I'm like, what happened in 10 days? There's no convention happening right now.
Oh, but there is.
FOMO.
Bro, if I could just like package you and Falcon in like little boxes and send you to Vegas. I know, Falcon, don't do it to me.
I love Vegas.
Okay.
I love it so much.
I really wanted Tails to come. I'm not gonna lie. That would have been.
I know, me too.
Oh,
There's still
would've
room
been
at the
special.
mansion. So I do have to
There's
tell
always
my
next year.
Huh?
There's always next year for Tails.
True. I do have to mention my slightly mortifying moment in Spaces. Was that yesterday? I think it was yesterday. I was up on stage and Ben and my Collectibles were up speaking, answering questions and stuff. And somebody directly asked if the team is going to be in Vegas. And he said, like, no official team is going to be there. But by the sounds of it, like, it's going to be a VV event regardless because so many people are going. And he's like, I've already heard all about the Magic Mansion. And I was like, oh, Lord. You've been grease trapping, haven't you?
Grease trapping.
It's very innocent fun.
It is. But I didn't name it that. I
don't know what
Emoji
grease
named it that.
trapping means. It
Yeah,
doesn't.
the Magic
sound
Mansion is gonna be wholesome. We're gonna be eating vegetables and our vitamins and singing Kumbaya.
Water.
Wholesome
Lots of
fun.
Water.
Sure, Max. Sure. We'll wait for the videos to drop after the convention. Don't worry.
Staying up
and
till
just
5
wait
a.m.
for the videos on my way. We got such a good idea in Spaces. I don't want to. I don't know if Max
talk
wants
about
to.
it.
You can. I don't care.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Magic.
No, it's not my idea. You're the ones that he's gonna be the mastermind. You talk about it, Max.
So I have to give a shout out to, who was it? Dave? It was Dave, right?
Yeah.
Dave and I think it was Dave and someone else. Was it Bilto?
Yeah.
Yes.
Both of them.
It's
So
probably
shout out to both of them. They gave Max a really, really cool idea to do content like showing real world. So like doing the house like real world
13 strangers picked to live in a house.
Type of thing. And then Max has all of these ideas. So it's going to be really funny. You guys know Max.
I can't wait. That's going to be so fun.
You're great at your content, your videos. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, Max, I must say, the video you put out there of the convention, like all your videos were next level, mate. Amazing.
Thank you.
The pace and the energy, and you captured it perfectly. It was really, really great. All you needed was just like a swarm of people, like zombies, heading onto you at the end, and that would have captured my emotion on the first day as well. But it was amazing, man. Love it.
Appreciate you saying that, man. That's very motivating for sure. But thank you.
And I don't know how you do it. Like I always like have this intention of getting pictures and videos and putting into something, but I'm so tired. And you stay up on the computer as like she and I are getting ready, and you're already editing, and I'm just like, how do you do it? It's crazy. It's a lot of work.
I don't know why, but that doesn't feel like work to me at all. Like that's like my happy place, like editing video and capturing stuff. It's what I love to do. So yeah.
Do you see Emoji's comment?
Max Scorsese. Speaking of which, Emoji and I came up with an idea for his next performance, so that's gonna be fun too. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't get bit by a scorpion. I know he's having some issues right now with these critters. So keep him safe.
Yeah. Poor thing.
Stay safe out there, Emoji. Big Moj.
Oh, this was a good one. Yeah. Well, where to go?
Oh, I love that. I was gonna say, will someone get voted out of the mansion?
Nah. It's just gonna be more like real world style, where I'm just documenting people, and I'm gonna do like the awkward close ups of people like interacting and stuff. Just It's gonna be-
That's going to be awesome.
Not those.
You
It's
should
gonna be
have a
fun.
public vote each night. We should all put it on Spaces, and then everyone can vote and kick someone out. They won't even know it's happening. It'll be great, like Big Brother.
Babe,
You know what?
Steve-O had a good question. He said you got to have a diary room, so you know where like
Like Big Brother.
Yeah, we're gonna have like one of those confessional rooms where you just go in and
confessional. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Confessional.
But you're going to film it.
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna use the same font from Real World, like that same font for their names.
Yes.
And stuff. It's gonna be
Yes.
so fun, bro.
Hey, you see, Wheels wants to be in one of your videos. We gotta collab with Wheels too.
We'll do it, bro.
For sure.
I'm so excited that we get to meet him finally.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Hey, Wheels, hit me up. We'll actually do like a video, like me and you, like we'll collaborate on something. It'll be
Aw.
fun.
Yay.
VV Wills are going to be in Vegas?
Yeah.
What? That's
His first
crazy.
event.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
Let's
I'm
go.
so excited.
Let's go, Wheels.
I hope you guys all have the best time. Sounds really. Sounds very.
Falcon.
Me and Falcon sitting here getting FOMO by the
Oh,
minute.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
you guys. Woo.
there's actually gonna be like a designer con too in between there somewhere, like an actual.
I wonder
Somewhere in
how
there.
many artists are gonna come back to the Magic Mansion after the convention and the events and shindigs. I wonder how it's really good because now at this point, like we know some of the artists, right? Like you
Yeah.
guys, if Jermaine's gonna be there or if Ron's gonna be there,
London Police.
I'm
the
still
London
waiting.
Police, D-Roy,
Oh,
you
they would be
know?
fun to have over. They're so
Yeah.
fun.
They're-
I am still waiting a possible late edition, possibly Fabrics.
Let's go.
Yeah. So Emoji's been in contact with him, and I think it'll be like a last minute thing. But I was like, if you come, we got space for you. Don't you worry, because I need that energy in my life.
Mhm.
So good.
Love him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was very sad I did not get to see him at the logo party. I know that he was
Oh,
there,
yeah.
but there's just so much happening at these parties, like I feel like my attention span is literally 2 minutes, 3 minutes tops.
Yeah.
It's and I turn around and the person I'm talking to disappeared. Like wild.
It's
Fabrics.
crazy. It's such a whirlwind. The whole thing.
It's like you're juggling people,
God,
and you're
yeah.
trying to talk to as many of them as you can, and like show them love, especially if you've talked to them for so many years. But that's so normal. That's just the way it goes. Everybody wants to talk to everybody, so it's like you gotta just get in there.
That's one thing that I'm actually really looking forward to Decon about is like that we do get to just enjoy the event and socialize more. And I think that's going to be really cool. Also, I do want to shout out for anybody that has not already RSVP'd. Kid Arcade is throwing a party at another VV fam, B-Boy Steve, his karaoke bar. So I think it's kidarcade.com. You can find the RSVP. And I've been there and it's amazing. And I'm sure it's going to be really, really fun. So, make sure you get in there for that.
Come hang out with us. It's gonna be a blast.
Yeah. All right, guys. Any final words, final thoughts? We'll wrap up.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead, Falcon.
Just to say, really, it was amazing. It was
man, I thought you were going to do an impression right now.
I mean, I can do an impression, but
you had the hands ready to go.
Do you want me to?
I do.
Am I going to get cancelled?
Nah.
You might get canceled, but it'll be worth it. Come on.
All right, fine. We had a really great time. It was such a great time. We had so much fun there. I can't wait to do it again. I'm really looking forward to going back next year, and I hope I'm not quite so tired next time. I might be in New York next time. It's hard to say, or perhaps I'll go to Las Vegas. Maybe we'll see what happens tomorrow. But it's gonna be really great. I'm gonna have a really fun time.
My eyes are filled with tears. I was trying to hold that in so bad.
There we go.
Was that you,
Falcon, ladies first, please.
I was just saying, was that you, Falcon?
came out.
Oh, that was just genius.
Sorry.
That's crazy. That's crazy, Falcon. Where were you hiding that this whole time? That was like spot on. That was who else can you do? That's the question. We'll save that for another stream.
Good idea.
Ooh, cliffhanger, and I know the answer.
Yeah, you do.
Anyone else have any final thoughts?
Just much love, y'all. Thank you so much for being you guys. Magic, your smile, man.
Oh.
I wish I was able to make it to Vegas for the Magic Mansion with MC. Let's go. It's gonna be a great time. I wish everyone the best. Take care of cash flow. You know, it's gonna be his first event. Make sure he
wow.
Like do a Falcon dance in the corner. Janie. Ooh, I can't wait to see you at this next event. Ooh, girl, you don't even know. Listen, I was talking to my lady last night. I was like, New York was so much fun. She's like, yeah, I can't wait for next year. I was like, you coming? She's like, hell yeah, I'm going.
That's awesome. I'm glad to
Max,
hear it.
My guy. The guy with the dribbles. My guy shooting threes. You wasn't with me in the gym. Bro, listen. It's always a pleasure, brother. Much love. Your hair, bro. Bro. I see you. Bro, you pulled it back. My lady loves your hair. It's great, by the way. Phenomenal. Keep it up. Falcon, bro. I'm gonna make it over to your side of the world one day. Big facts. So. Much love, brother. Catch you next time.
Well done. Max and Janie, anything?
Go ahead, babe.
I just want to say that I love you guys so much. I am so honored to work beside y'all. I think we were like such an incredible team. And thank you everybody that came to the event or like were on Twitter, said positive things, got to interact with us at the booth. It was just amazing. And thanks for everyone who's watching us. We love this. I think everybody at this point knows. We love it. And I just love all of you guys so much. I'm so happy we did this.
And yeah, I just really want to say something very important. You guys.
Oh.
He did it, didn't he?
He did it.
He did a Discord, didn't he?
Dang. That was savage. That was messed up.
That was, I thought he was going to say something heartfelt. I was ready for it.
Oh, no, I thought he was going to say like a total joke.
Unless he's doing unless that's a really good Frozen pose right now.
Man, yeah. I don't think the rain can freeze that good.
Okay, so I will wrap things up. Thank you to each and every one of you for coming on the stream with me so that I don't have to do this by myself. Makes me feel better. And it was really nice to just reminisce, and you all really helped me out personally so much at these events. They take a lot out of me, and you guys are such a great support system, and I cannot wait to do this again with you guys. Like, we make such a fabulous team. Looking forward to seeing so many people in this chat in Vegas. It's going to be great. And finally, congratulations to everybody that won prizes today. We will be in contact to make sure you get them. And that's it. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Magic.